Hey, girls and guys, hope you're doing well. Emphasis on the ladies, baby. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh. So I got some fun stuff to talk about. Fun for me, because I get to brag and have fun, but not fun for you, because you have to listen. Um, I'll leave the audio off for me for now so it doesn't bother you guys. So I'm gonna chat forever, and then I'll play for a little bit, and then I'll head out. It's about time I go to bed. It's like 4 a.m. Um, Yeah, so I said I was going to do a commentary at some point after the internet after we get the new internet, which we got today finally, and it was exciting. The technician guy was pretty nice, and he got us all hooked up, and it looks great. A couple of little hiccups that I'll talk about, but other than that, uh, feels like a dream come true. I did not think I would ever have fast internet, just because I pretty much always plan to live in the country unless something comes up in my life and changes it, but they moved fiber internet out into the countryside, so it's like a dream come true. And yeah, you might be like, well, it's just internet. You had internet before, but it's like it's different when you can stream and you have all these old friends from high school and even before high school, and then friends that you made like in the gaming age from 2010 to 2020, when people like really started to game online hard and started to stream and started to meet people my age. That's like when you started to meet people outside of like just the guys you knew at school, you know what I mean? So now when you stream it's exciting because not only do you get to share your favorite games with people you might not have talked to in years, but you also get to make new friends. And I don't know, it's a good feeling, you know. It's a good feeling. It's definitely, it can be frustrating if you're just trying to play a sweaty game like Halo or something like Quake Champions would probably be frustrating too because people are really good at that game. Which I do plan on streaming that soon. I'm a little hesitant to stream Quake Champions because I just don't think my graphics card is going to handle it that well. Which kind of sucks because I really like Quake Champions and I'd like to share it with more people, but I'll figure something out. Maybe I could just lower the quality a little bit, or maybe I can get a new computer sooner than I think. I don't know. I'll figure out something. Um, yeah, so the stream went pretty great. It started off really stupid because for whatever reason, even though my OBS was updated, because it was an old install, I even like reset my stream key and shit and signed into the OBS. For some reason, if you have like an old OBS and you don't stream for a few years, even if you updated the OBS, when you start streaming, it might just stream to nothing and just go straight to a VOD. So like you don't even get to see the live stream. It just goes straight to it. It's stupid. I don't know why it does that, but luckily, and the answer wasn't even clear because apparently that happens for a lot of different reasons, but I had to like sit there and Google it. It just like ruined the beginning of my stream. It was dumb, but at least we figured it out. All I had to do was uninstall OBS, reinstall it. It was dumb, but I was also streaming at too high of a bitrate, so I'm used to uploading to YouTube, so I was like, oh, 10,000 kilobits per second is probably like perfect for Twitch, right? It's actually too much, so. And if you stream, it can fuck with your stream if because you're pumping out too much bitrate and Twitch like doesn't know what to do with it or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I lowered the quality a little bit. I also noticed that my Halo doesn't run quite as smooth as I would like it. When I stream 1080p, so I'm hoping if I bump the quality down just a notch, like to 900p or something, or like 720p even, that maybe I can get away with streaming on this graphics card for a while without getting pissed off because it's introducing a little bit of lag. It's like weird lag. It's like a little bit of input lag, very slight, almost unnoticeable, and then like a little bit of screen lag, like you'll sort of drop frames on Halo. And you can't really tell because the stream is only 60 FPS, so like, unless you're actually playing, you can't really tell. So it kind of just looks like you suck. And then on top of that, I got like controller issues. My controller like doesn't want to stay connected with a USB-C cable for some reason. I never really even damaged it either. Like one time I yanked on it slightly, but there's no way that should have damaged it. It just wasn't that bad. But whatever. I always break controllers. I should have been more prepared for this shit. Other than that, though, the stream went perfect. We got a nice Killtacular no-scope on Pit. Got some nice snipes. There was definitely a lot of bad games that were just like basically a waste of time for the stream. Waste of my time, waste of my viewers' time, but that's just how it is when you go solo in Halo. I was already prepared for that. It just was frustrating because at one point it literally happened for like 12 matches in a row that were just like garbage matches that I just quit out of after playing for a few minutes or a few seconds. When the match is so bad that I have to quit out within like the first 10 seconds, that's when it starts to get fucking frustrating. It's like I couldn't even enjoy like 10 kills of the match because it was such a trash man. And then like sometimes I could beat these kids and it wouldn't be frustrating, but I want to listen to music. And then that makes it so I die like 5 extra times and then I just don't even want to try anymore. But whatever, I don't really care if people see me quit out or anything, because I put up plenty of great gameplay, so it really doesn't matter to me. I mean, I know at some point somebody's going to be like, why do you quit out so much, dude? You're a pussy, blah, blah, blah. I know someone's going to come around and try to belittle me for the way I play the game, but I mean, I'm the one playing and streaming and doing great, and they're the one belittling, so who cares? I just know it's going to happen because it happened back in the day when I used to stream. No, it just kind of sounds like I had a bad day. I didn't have a bad day, though. A lot of people stopped by. Got a couple of Halo waifus who... I don't know why I say that. I probably sound cringe, but... I'm trying to date them, and they don't know. Or maybe they do, because I'm completely obvious, but... I have a thing for Halo girls, I don't know. I guess it makes sense. A girl who happens to be good at probably my favorite game of all time, overall, like competitively. It's hard for me to say that because I've been such a different gamer throughout my life. You could argue, at least, that Halo 3 and Halo is my favorite game, but who knows? Things could have easily been different if I had a Smash Bros. Crew, definitely, or if I did more speedrunning or something. That's why I don't really say that anymore. I don't really consider anything my favorite. They're just all games that I really, really enjoy. That's how I think of it. Because the thing is, no matter how much something is your favorite, like eventually you're going to want to do something else. And then at that point, is it really your favorite anymore? Or is it just a game that you used to play a lot? You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. There's like current favorite game, and then there's a list of games that you love. That's how it goes for me. I'm not saying you gotta be like that, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Just all opinions. But yeah, the quality was amazing. I wish my computer could pump that quality out just a little easier. It sucks because it's like almost there, like it's almost perfect, and it just has this very slight bit of lag that's... I could almost ignore it, but sometimes when kids get really sweaty and then I miss a few snipes because my computer's chunking a little bit, it gets really frustrating. But like I said, I don't really care if I have to quit out, swap accounts, and try again. That really doesn't bother me. It might bother the viewers, but I mean, in my opinion, as a solo queue Halo player, it's a better viewing experience because you get to see more good matches. Like, yeah, the guy's dipping out of some lobbies, and I'm not the only person who does. There's a lot of people who do this shit. But sometimes it's like, why would I want to sit there and put up with a loss when the only reason I quit out of the last game was because some douchebag on my team didn't like me and started betraying me for no reason? You know what I mean? Because it's probably just because I was good. There's some kids that are like that. It's weird. Surprisingly. You think they would like a good teammate, but some kids get really fucking weird. And it literally happened to me like 4 times on stream today, so you can't even try to deny that that happens. So that's people don't see the whole picture. They're like, "Oh, dude, you just quit out like 5 games. You suck." But the thing is, it's like, yeah, but you didn't see the 5 matches that would have been good games, but I had some douchebag fucking like stealing my sniper, fatal CH. That guy is so fucking obnoxious. That guy never beat me once in like even one MLG match back in the day. I beat that guy so many times on shit internet. And then I finally get him like for the first time in like 5 years, I get him on my team. And it's like about to be a good game because it's me and him versus like 4 sweats, so it would have been a good game. But the fucking idiot beelines for my sniper while he has the rocket launcher, and I killed the guy for the sniper, and I was closer to it, and he beelines for it and steals it from me. And he wouldn't even tank any shots too, so I almost died trying to go for it. Because he wouldn't fucking shoot at one person for a second so I can grab it. I hate kids like that, dude. They think they're so fucking good because they're like somewhat known on Twitch. But these are just idiots who have rage quit against me so many times from like 2015 to 2019. They were nowhere near my skill level. They only like started to get close when the PC shit came out. And I have video proof. Like, there's video proof of me shitting on them. There's video proof of me hitting better montage clips, beating better players before PC came out. PC sort of was like the great equalizer for all good players. You could definitely still set yourself apart, but it's not going to happen every game because you could just output such a high gameplay level randomly on PC that it doesn't matter that much anymore. Who's better? It's more interesting, like, who gets more good games that day than who's actually, like, who cares who's better at this point. That's how I feel about it. I think it's the most healthy way to look at video game skill as you become an adult anyway. That shit should really only matter that much to kids. But there's a jillion butthurt Halo 3 douchebags that I gotta fucking beat their ass every day. It sucks because I really like listening to music. And it just impacts my gameplay a lot. And then sometimes you have really good games, like I had 39 kills in my last match against some sweaty douchebag who was shit-talking. I mean, I shit-talk all the time, so I probably deserve it, but still, it's like... It's frustrating because sometimes you can, like, play perfectly with basically no audio and just jamming out to music, and then other times it's just like maps like Guardian or like Orbital. Anytime like dying from a nade once is gonna fuck your whole match. Shit, maps like that, or like Pit, you're like on the other team's tower with a sniper and you can't hear the grenades because you're blasting music, and then you die, and then they pick up that sniper with like full ammo, and they never should have got it. It was just because they threw a lucky nade when you couldn't hear anything. It's shit like that that really ruins it. And none of that shit would matter if I like played with even like 1 friend or 2 friends, because it wouldn't. I would basically win every game then. But it's all good. I had a really good session later that night. At night, I pretty much won like damn near every match. So I was getting really good teammates too for some reason. But yeah, besides some of the bullshit, it was a great stream day. The internet speed is like incredible. I have like some old Ethernet cords and some old modem things that that's how I'm hooked up, so it throttles the speed. It's still fast enough to obviously do everything. It's just It's the difference between 90 megabits per second and 300. So, I mean, it's about 3 times faster if you get modern Ethernet cables and you connect right to your fiber's router, or your internet's router, whatever you want to call it. Your internet service provider's router that they give you. I think, at least. I hope. I didn't know what to do because 10 years ago when I knew a lot about Ethernet cables and we first got our internet, I guess that was a little bit more than 10 years ago now. It's like 11 or 12. But back then, speeds were so slow that you didn't really care about Ethernet cables because they were all fast enough. And, streaming wasn't much of a thing that long ago either. But yeah, apparently over from 2012 till now, they came out with a bunch of new different kinds of Ethernet cables that are all super fast. And you can get like a 75-foot one off of Amazon that's actually rated for full speed fiber for like $7 or like $10, whatever you want to pay. Depending on how cheap you want to go. Like, I would have been okay paying 20 and thought that was cheap, but because you can literally buy like nearly the same cable, except maybe it's like braided or maybe it's a little bit nicer, for like $55, and that's like 5 times the amount. So that's what I thought I had to buy at first. I think this cable's gonna be good, because it says it's rated for fiber. It's got hella reviews that are good. It was cheap. It's 75 feet. Yeah, and back in the day, I'm pretty sure like those Ethernet cables only like went like 60 feet, and then they would like start to suck after that, or they like wouldn't go. The quality would start to degrade after 60 feet. And nowadays Ethernet cables go like 320 feet with no speed loss. So I mean, it's kind of crazy. You gotta wrap that shit around your house like twice, and it wouldn't even cost you that much. So yeah, we got an Ethernet cord coming in the mail, hopefully tomorrow, so I can upload stuff even faster. But I really don't even need it. I'm just being picky because we're paying for the internet anyway, so it's like, why would I want 1/3 of a fiber internet? Well, I don't understand why they always call it gigabyte internet when it never goes a gigabyte. I think like it sounds cool and everything, but you're going 1/3 of a gigabyte, which is amazing, but it's just like, why don't you just call it like fiber 300 megabits? Like that's, you know what I mean? Because that's what it is. And it's like, you're not always going to get 300 megabits either. Like, there could be people on the internet slowing it down. It could be a slow time during the day. Sometimes internet companies have some interference. But yeah, the connection is fucking amazing, though. I ain't gonna lie. For being throttled and going through like 2 podunk modems from 2012 and cheap-ass Ethernet cords that are broken. It's pretty crazy how fast it is. The ping's really good. I don't know if it's going to get better tomorrow when I hook up with the new Ethernet cable. I hope it gets a little bit better. But either way, like, I don't even think I lagged for like 1 moment the whole day. It was crazy. Every single nade I threw was just like amazing. I got so many like crazy sticks for no reason. So many really crazy frag grenades that I usually wouldn't get. It makes a big difference. But yeah, I purposely like don't play my best on stream because I don't want to put on headset and I don't want to try that hard and I don't want to get judged. So sometimes I just like give kills away or my controller disconnects and I don't even like I'll just like let my guy die. I don't care. I'm sick of people like being so obsessed with skill and so obsessed with judging you if you think you're good. Or if you know you're good, people like try to nitpick at you and shit. I'm done with that. It's not ever going to be part of my stream. I'll just ban anyone who's like that. I like the vibes with the nice people who came around today. Those are my people, and whoever else is like them that comes around in the future. I might start chatting with my old high school buddies. I guess we were friends a little bit before high school, but they're mostly my high school buddies. I might start chatting with them a little bit down the road, like this winter. I need some time to, like, readjust to socializing first. They don't really understand. Well, maybe they understand, but he always picks on me, so he doesn't understand that when he picks on me, that makes me not want to talk to him for like 3 years. And not that I hate him, it's just I'm a very antisocial person because I lost the love of my life. And just basically ever since then, I've been very antisocial. For how much of a nerd I was actually pretty damn social before that. You might be like, just break out of your shell. I don't care. I'm not going to. I really don't care. I'll break out of my shell when I meet the love of my life again, or I feel like it. You know what I mean? I don't care. People aren't that... Like, I like people, don't get me wrong. It's just like, they can't save me from dying. They can't make my life a jillion times better, you know what I mean? That's up to me, so it's like... And no, I don't want to miss out on my friends for the rest of my life. Like, that sounds horrible. It's just... It just sucks because when you lose the love of your life or you go through some bad shit, it feels like it's going to take you literally like 20 years to recover. And you don't have 20 years to recover. By that time, your friends and you are going to be old as fuck if you're still alive. You know what I mean? It's just frustrating. But at the very least, it was nice to see or to hear from, have my friends stop by and, and you know, that's why I started streaming. So can't really ask for much more. I just gotta get better at taking these solo queue losses. That's the problem right now. It's really... Because sometimes, like, things just go so well and you get, like, literally, like, 15 good matches in a row. And then other times it's like, you can't even slightly find a good match. Like, the number of times, like, I got no-scoped by, like, some fucking noob that I literally got 39 kills against, or naded across the map in some crazy way. I just feel like I'm sometimes the most unlucky fucking person on the planet. And then when that shit starts to happen, like, I don't even want to play anymore. I don't want people to see this bullshit that's happening to me so that they can think that I suck or something. Sometimes I just go with it. Like, if I get bullshitted, I'll literally, even if I'm winning, I'll just quit out. Or I'll just purposely die a few times and then quit out. Like, I don't even care. Like, if the universe wants to bullshit me that fucking hard, I'll give up. Like, I'm not gonna fight against the fucking tide, you know what I mean? Getting fucking no-scoped by some douchebag, trash-talking troll fuck who just sits there and betrays his teammates the whole game and then sweats randomly. I hate kids like that, dude. I never do that. I would never sit there in my life and sit there and spend the whole game betraying somebody. I don't care how bad they are or what. The only way I betray is if it was some asshole who was betraying me. I'll, like, betray him once and then I'll quit out. That's, like, the only thing I'll ever do. I'll, like, betray him once, take the sniper, get a bunch of snipes, betray him, quit out. That's like and that's only because they were an evil piece of shit. Like, I'll never do that to a nice person. I don't understand why people do that. It's really weird. Like, I know gamers aren't, like, the most normal people of all time, but holy shit, some of these people. Like, you swear that it'd be like me if I took a bad path back when I was, like, 25, and that's all I did was sit around and hate the world and troll on video games and never made a friend, and that's literally what some of these people are like. Rage. There's a lot of them on Halo. They're just fucking weird. What's another guy? He was betrayed. He secretly, but I forgot that he did this. I was playing a Guardian match. I got stuck in the back, and I'm like, how the fuck did I just die? This is so annoying. And then I looked at the guy's name, and I was like, Oh my god, it clicked in my head and I was like, oh, it's this fucking douchebag dino who tries to sneaky betray you. That's what he does. His whole life, he just goes on the game and he tries to make you think that he's a good teammate, and then when you're distracted, he tries to kill you without you noticing. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And then if you get mad at him, he'll still start to betray you for the rest of the game. You can't stop me from a refreshing drink of water, though. I am secretly hoping I can meet, like, a Halo girlfriend. I feel like the odds are better than I think. Because, like... it's not like gamer girls are, like, in massive demand or anything. I mean, yeah, they're probably more demanded than a gamer guy, but... if I have a chance with anyone, it's probably a girl who likes the same game as me, you know what I mean? But that's beside the... I'm not trying to talk about that. Sometimes I gotta say some cringe shit. That's just how I am. That's how you gotta do life, I feel like. Life is cringe sometimes, so you gotta just be more cringe for a little bit. But then you gotta stop. You don't want to stay cringe, you know? You gotta dabble with the cringe. You don't want to become the cringe. But yeah, the music it's showing, you know, sharing my playlist with people and listening to the songs of people born, you know, in the 90s and the early 2000s. It's fun sharing music with people, having them watch your casual gameplay. Like I said, I'm not going on the stream to, like, always try my absolute best and show people how fucking good I am. Like, yeah, I do a little bit of that. But, you know what I mean? I don't care. Like, if I hit a good no-scope, sometimes I won't even try for the next snipe. I'll just, like, miss on purpose or spin in a circle because I'm happy I hit the no-scope. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about being perfect. It's not that fun. It doesn't make you that much better. It actually just hurts your hands because you're trying too fucking hard. That's what it does. People won't admit it, but it does. It doesn't matter how good your hands are. If you try your hardest at a shooting video game, you will hurt your hands. I don't care what anyone says. If you actually try your hardest for like a 6-hour stream the whole fucking time, you will hurt your hands. That's why I think it's stupid to be like that. I save that level of effort for like when I'm with my friends and we're matching some of the best players in the world or something. That's the only time I'll try that hard. Maybe on stream if I'm having a really good game and it makes sense to like flick off the music as quick as I can and then try to get some montage clips or something. But yeah, I'm happy I got that Killtacular no-scope on the first stream. Because, you know, it's luck of the draw. Sometimes you can have really bad days and then people will be like, are you even good, bro? Like, you didn't even hit like one good overkill. But luckily I got some good stuff. Wasn't, you know, I was definitely hoping for that Killtacular to turn into like a Jaro or something. I would have been really happy then, but... because it almost did. It was kind of stupid. The kids, like, started fucking hiding after the Killtac. It was annoying. But it's all good. At least I got the Killtac. And it was across the map no-scope for the Killtac. On some sweaty, strafing shooting guy. That's the thing. People like have memories of Halo clips like being insane, but they don't understand that when you play nowadays, especially when you're playing on an account like mine where you got a 3.0 KD, like you don't match kids that you can even get clips like that. Like that's once in a fucking year kind of luck, you know what I mean? To get a Jaro on kids that sweaty or something. People have bad standards for clips because they don't actually play the game. They're just like... people who watch Halo clips, for the most part, are just people who used to play, and I don't got a problem with that, but they don't have a good judgment of what is currently a good clip, you know what I mean? What currently makes you a top tier player. like back in the day, it was all about how many kills you can get, how positive you can go. Nowadays, it's about how much damage can you do, how much of a sandbag tank can you be for your team against the sweaty ass skill-based matchmaking on the other side. The little group of fucking 3 Smurfs, and they're not even searching together. They're just all on D-statted Smurf accounts. So eventually, you'll match some unfair bullshit match against guys like that, and then people will like look at the scoreboard and they'll be like, if this guy's so good, why the fuck does he have less kills than some noob on us? It's because I'm tanking all of the hard situations of the match. And that's the only thing that's keeping our team afloat. And people don't understand that side of the game. That's what a team game is, especially when you only got one really good player. That really good player isn't always going to get as many kills as you would expect them to, you know what I mean? Some matches it's literally just luck of the draw, sometimes it's impossible because the other team's too strong. Sometimes you're just like make one bad play and then it like literally fucks up the rest of the match because the best player on the other team gets like a sniper or something and they get lucky and they hide with it. Like, it doesn't mean that much. Like, one game doesn't mean shit. Especially because it's a 4v4 game. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. I'll be streaming a lot. I'm not going to stream for like a long time every day, but I am going to stream like often. Probably every day. The only time I might skip some days is like when a new game comes out and I just want to play something chill. I'll probably skip a few days of Halo streaming, maybe do a couple speedruns on stream or something. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, we're going to be doing Halo like every day for the next 2 weeks. And then I'm going to play Zelda for a little bit and take a little break, and then I'm going to come back whenever I beat that Zelda game. It might actually be gone for like a week or two. For the most part. Yeah, it'll be fun like when I'm streaming Halo and it's the weekend and some of my friends are streaming. Maybe I can start playing with them more often. So I'm looking forward to all that stuff and more. Looking forward to tomorrow or the next day whenever I get the Ethernet cable. I uploaded like 100 hours of YouTube videos, and it took like no time at all. The fiber internet is if you're coming from DSL or like satellite internet, this shit is fucking crazy, bro. Because you might be like had Starlink before or something that was pretty fast and be like, I don't know, like internet doesn't matter that much. Starlink is plenty fast, which it is. But once you like use some of this fiber, it's like, holy shit, I can't go back. This shit is crazy. You can upload 10 YouTube videos at once while streaming, while playing a video game, while 3 people in the other room are using Netflix, while you're loading your own stream on your phone to check your chat and check how the quality is and stuff. And the internet's still got more to give, and you're not even lagging in the game whatsoever, and there's no dropped frames. It's crazy, bro. Fiber internet is nasty. I always knew, like, I loved internet and loved connecting with the world, and I loved video games, so it all went hand in hand, but goddamn. Who would think that, like, just getting faster internet, like, makes so much more fun happen in your life, you know? But yeah, I'm going to be trying to pump out a lot of Halo clips because I just have so many gigabytes of clips. So many terabytes at this point that it's like... I don't want to actually upload that much shit next to it, right after each other, but I like have to because otherwise I'm just never going to get to it all. I'll be like 50 years old still editing clips from 2023. And that's one of the reasons I want a nicer computer, is just like, even though my computer is pretty nice and everything, it's just like, video editing is like the most intensive fucking shit of all time. And it basically requires every component of your computer to be fucking amazing. Because if you got slow storage, then the video editing doesn't work right. If you got a bad graphics card, it won't encode fast. If you got a bad processor, it won't encode fast. It won't scrub through the video fast. It won't cut clips fast. There'll be a delay on everything you do in the video program. It'll glitch out. And it's more frustrating. If you haven't spent hundreds of hours editing videos, you really won't know what I'm talking about. Like, you might think you know, but you don't know until you've done it. And because, like I said, my computer a few years ago was actually pretty damn good. And I mean, computers haven't gotten that much better since then. They've just kind of gotten slightly better and slightly more expensive. But yeah, I do think I'm going to cave at some point soon and build a computer, just because I kind of want to build one. It'd be fun to make a YouTube video about. It would be nice, because then I could just run max quality on stream, and I could get a 240 hertz monitor, and that would make my Halo gameplay a little bit better too. Obviously, because I'm getting an extra 100 frames. Yeah, and I feel like if I did that, then it wouldn't matter if the stream made my game a little chunky, you know what I mean? Because it's like, instead of going from a smooth 144 hertz, or instead of going from a slightly chunky 144 hertz, you're going to a very slightly chunky 240 hertz. So it's just like way harder to notice. I would assume. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm assuming. God damn it, I'm thirsty. I want something tasty. But I gotta just drink the water and go to bed, goddamn. I'm really not gonna play much here. I might only play like 10 minutes or like rush through half of this dungeon and then save. I was just wanting to talk. Probably shouldn't have done it on a Nintendo Switch recording, but whatever. I'm gonna get a new computer at some point, so who cares if I abuse the shit out of this one, right? I mean, I don't want to do it to my nice computer, but better to use it than lose it, right? Still a little bit getting over COVID. I think I'm almost there. I need like 5 more days or something. A couple of yoga sessions would probably do me good. I feel fine, but I can't talk because I get like this tickle in my throat and it just sucks dick. Bad timing, because I was really excited to talk about the new internet, the new games coming out, the stream, the friends that I've been running into and stuff. Yeah, but I can't wait to get like my first donation or whatever and work on my stream and get like subscribers eventually and stuff. It's gonna be exciting. I'm not really going for that stuff, but I feel like I'm good enough at video games that eventually it'll happen. And I feel like I put a little bit more work into like the videos and the production quality than a lot of people do, so I feel like as my stream goes on, it'll get better and better, and there'll be like deeper and deeper content, so like it's like the stream that keeps on giving. The way I do it, I feel like. Might start off kind of janky, a little bit trash talky when I get mad and stuff, but I feel like it's all gonna lead towards some really good days and stuff. But yeah, things have been going pretty good. We had definitely a sad last month and some tough times I talked about, but I'm really thankful for the way things are going these days. You know, I just want to make it last as long as it can and everything, and not get mad whenever the good days do come into an end. Or not get sad, mad, whatever. So, much love to you guys. I'm going to chat for just a little bit longer and then hop into the game for a sec. I'm not going to be doing too many commentaries unless something big and exciting happens after. This was just kind of like me updating you guys on the stream days and everything. And yeah, like I said, I really want to do Quake Champions. I wish I was more into that game. I wish it had a more poppin' scene. And it's a really tough game for the computer to run. Because like if you have your web browser open while you're playing Quake Champions, it'll just like crash the game and shit. It's really stupid. Because it's not like it's the most beautiful game of all time or anything. Like, it's a great looking game, but... I'll find a way. Even if I gotta go down to 720p, whatever I have to do. I'll figure out a way. To play some Quake Champions. Because I really do love that game. It's like the only game that I would ever see myself liking as much as Halo in terms of like a competitive shooter. That game is probably going to be the reason I buy a new computer, though, honestly. Well, that game plus streaming. The game runs fine. Sorry, the COVID's bothering me. The game runs fine. Just playing it, but considering Halo is chunking a little bit while I stream, I just have a very strong feeling that Quake Champions is gonna fucking shit the bed on my computer. But you know, maybe I'm worried about nothing. I don't know. Could just be a Halo thing being unoptimized or something. Or maybe the fact that I'm not using a 240 hertz monitor when I could like lower the resolution scale on Halo, I think, and then like run at 240 hertz even with my crappy graphics card. Well, it's not crappy, but you know what I mean. Most gamers today have something nicer. Most gamers, not like Steam users or anything like that. Like actual competitive gamers mostly seem to have like 3060 Ti's or better, you know what I mean? And the 3060 Ti, I'm pretty sure, destroys my graphics card in a lot of games and a lot of modern stuff. A lot of people seem to have 4070s already. Just my buddy has one or my old buddy from high school. Actually made him my moderator on Twitch. Just because he was such a good friend for so long. I mean, I don't know if he wanted to be my moderator. You know, I don't know. Like, I don't even like want to be people's moderator. I'd rather be a VIP because there's no responsibility. But I feel like people just make their friends moderators and they don't even like really moderate the chats most of the time unless it's like a massive streamer. Which I don't even want to ever be a massive streamer. I'd be really happy if I could just like be a medium streamer, you know what I mean? Like somewhere between like 10 to 100 viewers depending on the game I'm playing. And then like you get a decent amount of donations once in a while. Like that's the kind of streamer I would want to be, honestly. I know that sounds like I'm just being overly humble, so I'm not even actually humble, but not really. It's not like I want to be a small-time streamer who's only streams to his friends. I would like some viewership. I mean, I put my whole damn life into being one of the best Halo players in the world, so. Ain't nobody hit as many cross-map no-scopes as I do. That's the thing, is that the little chunking lag that happens with my graphics card or whatever is making it happen could just be my computer being not the best. But that lag like really fucks up no-scopes, long range, and close range. It just introduces this very slight chunking lag that somehow like throws you off. And yeah, like you're a little bit nervous because you're streaming to people and you're trying to perform, but I mean, I was no-scoping extremely well like all last month, so My guess is the only reason I wasn't no-scoping quite as well today was that lag. Because I actually felt like I was playing pretty good until, like, I was like 6 hours in and my hands were starting to get a little sweaty and a little tired. But I don't know. I mean, at that point, sometimes you get... It's like a weird combination of being warmed up and cooled off at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, you're warmed up because you played all day and your mind is, like, in the zone for Halo, but your knees are weak and your palms are sweaty because you're fatigued and you've been sitting there sweating in your gamer fucking chair for, like, 6 hours already. Alright, I think I pretty much talked enough. You guys already know, if you listen to any of my commentaries, we got some good games coming around the corner. Got streams for the next 2 weeks until some of the new games start coming. What else? Yeah, I got some money coming soon. Hopefully we're gonna help our sister out fixing up her car. Obviously I already talked about a lot of the games that are coming out. I like mentioning them because it's gonna be fun. Zelda, Rivals 2, Visions of Mana, I feel like would be a really chill game for me right now. When I want to take a break from streaming, I could play something chill like that. And then, yeah, like, this winter, when I'm, like, cooped up inside because it's too cold, I'll probably play, like, Tears of the Kingdom for YouTube. Tears of the Kingdom, like Elden Ring possibly, Tunic, Death's Door, Hollow Knight if it comes out for sure. Visions of Mana I might still be playing at that point. I might get the Final Fantasy 16 DLC. Mario Wonder, I might get that again. So this winter should be pretty damn exciting. If you come to my YouTube for variety gaming, that is. And there's probably a couple other games that I'm forgetting to mention. I really wanted to try out Lies of P and Thymesia and a few other like Souls games as well, so I'm sure some of those games I'll at least buy them temporarily for the PS5 and sell them on eBay after I'm done with them or something. At the very least, if not just buy it on Steam. So yeah, that's the plans, that's the stream update. Mainly looking forward to this next 2 weeks of streaming, and then the new Zelda game for however long until I beat it. So that I don't know, it's going to be a really fun time. I just got to take care of my health a little bit. I got to do a little bit of yoga. I got to go for some walks while the weather's still nice. Been eating really good for the last month or two with my family. Really healthy, small meals, low calories for the most part. Yeah, things have been going pretty good. I just gotta clean up some other areas of my health, and I think the stream days are gonna go even better than I hoped for. I'd like to talk more, but my throat's bothering me again. Yeah, I might do an update soon if something new happens, or if I feel like talking about the internet again, because I'm putting in a new Ethernet cord and it might get faster and I might upload more videos, so I might do another commentary talking about internet for fun for a little bit. But yeah, I want to try some new games as well, just because I don't like getting stuck playing the same shit. I don't really care that much about beating every game I've ever owned. I'd much rather have played every game I ever owned and had a lot of fun than beat like half of them or something, you know what I mean? That's how I feel about that. So I definitely want to like hop into something like Octopath Traveler, Excaliburian, um, some of these Metroidvanias, games like Tunic, like just really good indie games that I feel like I never got a good chance to fall in love with them because of one reason or another. Mostly because I lost the love of my life. And then I lost a lot of my friends. Just from growing older and we kind of went our separate ways sort of thing. I feel like I know that might sound like an excuse, but that really just fucked up so many years of my life. And it kind of ruined, for a long time, it ruined my passion to play video games and stuff. It just kind of sucked. Yeah, but my fucking throat's fucked, so I'm gonna try to not do a commentary until it's better. Sick of this tickle sack Magoo bullshit. And yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to be a goofball. Keep trying to, you know, meet a Halo waifu or some girl who likes gaming. Spend a lot of good time with my friends. Do a lot of streaming. Incorporate Halo with a lot of other games to show people like, hey, you don't just have to be a Halo player. You can play Quake Champions, you can play Fortnite, you can play Destiny, you can play whatever the fuck you want. Doom Eternal, you can play fighting games, you can play so many games, speedrunning, retro games, whatever. You can do so many things alongside Halo and make them all part of the same fun life experiences, you know what I mean? They all go hand in hand. You don't have to be stuck on one fucking thing your whole life. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me. Like I said, I'll probably break down at some point and buy a computer or buy a new PS5 controller because I'm having problems and it sucks. It probably caused me literally like 30 deaths today while I was playing. From the controller just disconnecting for no reason. And then Steam was doing this weird shit where it forgot my PS5 because my controller was disconnecting and I was streaming. This never happened before, by the way. Steam started fucking forgetting my customized layout, and then I had to ruin a bunch of good matches because I had to spend 30 seconds or a minute switching my controls inside the game, inside Halo, to a custom layout. It was such a Mike fucking day, dude. Because it was a great day, but like the weird shit that happened, it's like, what? First, my stream didn't work right for no reason. I had to reinstall OBS, even though I was completely updated. And I had settings were fine and everything. And then I had like this weird string of matches that were all just horrible. And then I got some trolls who were like betraying me. Seox or whatever his dumb name is. He was doing it the other day. I forgot him. I forgot his stupid name. It was just weird. And then the controller was like disconnecting more than it ever, and then it glitched on Steam, and you can't make this shit up, dude. It was such a bunch of weird bullshit. Couldn't have predicted like any of that shit. Like maybe the controller disconnecting once in a while, but today it was acting so fucking weird. It would just like work a whole match, and then the next match it would disconnect 5 times for a split second and make me look like an idiot who didn't know how to play the game. Fucking annoying. Whatever. I gotta let shit like that go and keep going. It just... I know I could have put on a better show, and I tried hard enough to put on a better show, but I just like got screwed over with bullshit. That's why I'm frustrated. But I'll figure out something. I won't have to do it forever. I'll have a new computer or a new controller or whatever. I'll have new shit eventually, so... But yeah, I'm wanting to play wirelessly more and more. I used to like the cord, but now the cord like bothers me, and I feel like it makes me miss shots because my mind is like focused on the fact that there's a cord rubbing on things. I gotta hold the controller completely still or it might disconnect. It's just really fucking annoying. It literally feels like it cuts my gameplay in like half. Half as good as it should be. And then you combine that with like the slight lag from... You can't make this shit up. God damn it. Okay. I talked for way too long, about 30 minutes longer than I wanted to. But this happens with me. I wouldn't talk this long, like I said, if I had the love of my life around, or I had some like closer group of friends and stuff. I wouldn't need to vent so much and talk so much, I feel like. Hence the reason why I never used to do commentaries. I was like too shy to even think about doing commentaries just back in like 2017, really. Which wasn't that... Oh, I guess 2017 was forever ago now. I like to pretend it wasn't that long ago. I still pretend it's like 2019, 2020. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I do that. In my head, I like still pretend it's like close to those years, even though it's getting farther away. But you just gotta enjoy each year for, you know, as damn long as you can, right? Make the most of each one of them. Okay, I really can't talk anymore. I don't know what's going on with my throat. I guess you're just not meant to talk that much. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. And COVID sucks dick. Because it's a man-made virus or something. I don't know. I'm just fucking around. Sort of. But yeah, I'm excited to stream to my Halo waifus and my Halo dudettes. And we'll see where the world takes us. It was a long journey getting here, and it feels like about damn time to have some damn fun and interact with people and try to put on a show and make good videos. I'm kind of upset because I only got like one fancy intro for my stream, and I didn't do the rest of the stuff that I needed to do, which was make other intros, make some montages just to play on stream, make like graphics, overlays, alerts, emotes, all that shit, description. I didn't do a lot of this shit, unfortunately. But you know what I did do? I stayed practiced on Halo, so that's good. Okay, I can't do it anymore. Alright, love you guys. Thanks a bunch for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy some of my early stream days. I will be, I got fucking hiccups and burps at the same time. What the fuck is going on? Goddamn COVID, dude. Yeah, but, oh god, I got the hiccups too. I might have to go get some food and fucking eat this hiccups away. What the fuck? You can't make up today, dude. I just gotta go. I love you guys. I'll have highlights from the streams eventually. Like clips and sprees and fun moments. Alright, I gotta go because I got the hiccups. I haven't had the hiccups in like a year. By the way. God, I fucking hate hiccups. This whole day was a damn hiccup. God damn it. But yeah, I'm excited that the internet guys are going to come out and they're going to plant our fiber line in the ground. It's like just laying outside right now. So I'm excited to see how that goes. Sorry. I'm excited to check out this new Ethernet cord and see if it helps with the ping. Because I'm pretty sure I was supposed to get a little bit better ping than I'm getting. Like, it's great, but speed test says my ping is even better, so I just wonder if my ghetto ass Ethernet modem cross the house connection bullshit is affecting me more than I know. Oh god, I don't even want to play now. Because I got these fucking hiccups. But yeah, I'm gonna play for a second here. Just to get a taste of the game, and then I want to go to bed because it's fucking late. That's the other thing. The only reason I'm talking right now is because I didn't sleep last night, like, at all. I woke up, I was watching Rafa play Quake Champions, it was fun. Took a little nap. And then I woke up again because the internet guy was here. And I guess my internal gamer nerd my internal clock was like ready to wake up. Because I knew the internet was coming, which is kind of funny. That I like woke up at the perfect time. And then I was really tired about like 7 hours ago. And then I started streaming. I was just going to do a little stream, and then for some reason I like woke back up, which usually doesn't happen to me. I usually have to go to sleep for a while. But for some reason I like completely woke back up, and I'm like wide awake. Oh, one of my videos is blocked. What the fuck? Where is it blocked? I need to know. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I haven't had hiccups in like 2 years. I might just give up. Like I said, it's not always good to go against the tide, man. I'm gonna walk through a few of these rooms after my hiccups go away, and then I'm gonna shut it off for now. I love this game, so I'm gonna play the shit out of it. I'm not really worried about finishing it. I'll probably have it done in like 2 days. Jesus, what is going on? I got like a tickle throat, and it's like gunk. I don't know. I wasn't like this all day. It's only because I'm talking. It's really weird. COVID, though, it's a really weird virus. That's all I gotta say. So, much love to you guys. I'll catch you soon. And we'll have a better commentary when my COVID's completely gone, I'm sure. Or wait. I'm back. No. No, I'm gone. I gotta shut off my mic here. What's happening, girls and guys? Hope you're doing well. I'm mostly gonna play for this episode. I'm just gonna chat first. Had another good streaming day, and I thought I'd chat for a sec. Well, it's up. I didn't do that much streaming, but it was fun while it lasted. Got nice no scope overkill. A really good kill-tacular that had like a sick overkill no scope across the map and a sick shot for the kill-tacular and a sick shot for the triple kill. So, and it was on sweaties. So that was pretty sick. And yeah, the clip hunting has been going really good. I feel like the stream days are making me even better at Halo. Because I'm just trying my best in more matches and dodging the stupid ones that are just a waste of time. And it's a good vibe. Today was a lot better than the first day, for sure. It's just fun trying to see how many high kill games you can get to while streaming, you know, like in a short period of time sort of thing. It makes it more fun and exciting. It's like you get more fun out of like less time, if that makes sense. It takes a little bit more work because you got to try your fucking ass off, but yeah, it's been good. Talking with some old friends. I think down the road it'd be fun to go like drink with them a couple times and hang out a few times too. But for now, I'm going to focus on the stream and the games coming out and working on my health like I have been and working on the family. That's been doing good for me, so I'm not going to change it up yet, but I do want to spend some time with my friends just because what kind of life is it if you just never see your friends that you made while you were younger and you're still friends, but you just never see them until you're old like that. It's just, it's not right. Even though it's a hard world out there. It's, you know, after a while you don't want to drive anywhere and you don't want to risk your life and you don't want to put yourself out there and possibly have bad experiences and stuff. But yeah, so that's something I'm working on. But the streams have been going really good. I feel like I'm not going to do this forever, obviously, but I do want to have a nice period of streaming, of good streaming Halo days before I move on and focus on other things. I don't know exactly how long it's going to last. Probably somewhere between a month and 2.5 months, somewhere in that range. I don't know. At some point in the holidays, I know I'm going to be like, fuck this shit. I'm not streaming for a while. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to work on my YouTube channel. I want to do other things, learn a few other things. Yeah, things have been going pretty good. Family's always a handful, but, you know, they get the job done. Eventually. But yeah, we've been pretty good lately. So that's nice. Life's just kind of frustrating. Like it's because the second you turn 30, like to have like any type of confidence in your health and your happiness and everything, you need to like exercise like crazy, and it's harder than it ever was before because you're getting older. You need to sit there and like flush out your body every fucking day, like intermittent fasting, healthy meals, even more than that, like actual fasting, meditation. You like need it. You start to need it. Otherwise your heart starts getting tight. Your fucking starts getting hard to wake up. Like you almost feel like you're fucking still asleep while you're up for like 12 minutes already. Like a lot of weird shit just starts happening out of the blue. It's frustrating, to say the least. But it is what it is. You gotta find some way to deal with it. And it's like, if you ever develop like any slight skin condition, a little bit of psoriasis or dermatitis or develop like heartburn problems because you have eaten and digested food the wrong way for too long. Like they're so fucking annoying to fix, dude. Because it'll feel like you're good for like 5 days straight, and then all of a sudden, for no reason, apparently, the skin problems start to flare back up, or you get heartburn out of the blue, and I imagine it's like that with other problems. Those are just the ones I've had in my life. I mean, fortunately, I'm doing a lot better in the last few months, but like there's been lots of improvements. Most of my problems are going away, but it's still frustrating whenever you backpedal, and it's like, I don't even know why I backpedaled though, because I was eating really healthy. I was quitting bad habits. I mean, I shouldn't even say quitting. I've quit them, you know what I mean? So it just, the world starts to require way too much of you, and it's so annoying. And the world literally expects you to fast like 5 days a week as an adult, like literally like 4 days of full fasting, a day of intermittent fasting. On the days where you fasted, you got to like take electrolytes and take minerals and take walks and somehow get a mini exercise in on no energy. Like you need to, it's so hard because doing all that shit requires mucus not being in your throat. Doing all that shit requires like literally giving up every fun thing, every productive thing, every lazy thing, every good fun part of your life. It's so annoying, dude. Besides that, my life has been like literally like as perfect as I could imagine it, right? It's been really good. But that side of life has been so annoying and like picking at the back of my mind. It's fucking, it pisses me off. I just wish it wasn't so fucking specific and hard to do. It's like you can't get away with anything. You know what I mean? You can't have one bite of potato chips. You can't have one yummy thing to eat. Like, it's so annoying. But Anyways, I don't want to bother you guys too much, but that's just kind of what I've been struggling with lately, I feel like. And it's really easy just to, like, get lost in a world of streaming and games and friends and, you know, simple shit like walks and music and food. And it's all great, but it's like I still didn't get to acquire that level of health that I wanted. I still didn't get to completely fix my problems. I still didn't get to live a spiritual life. And because all three of those things take so much fucking energy, it's crazy, dude. I'm not saying I'm not saying they're not good things. I'm not saying they don't give you back the ability to do a lot with your life. They do. Clearly they do. It's just, it's like a horse apiece kind of thing. Like, what kind of life you want to live? They're both pretty good lifestyles. One's a little bit more spiritual and healthier than the other, but it's also way fucking harder. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just, and it's like, I could put that fucking energy into, like, making something of my life. And then you could argue, it's really, there's no answer there. You just, it's like a constant back and forth. What do I care more about? Fasting and spirituality and attaining the deepest level of happiness and connection to my body and connection to my soul and my life? Or do I care about making the most of my life in, like, the physical sense, in the mental sense, in the financial sense, in the activities, you know, all the best activities you could have ever done in your life? Like, you know what I mean? It's really frustrating. I think that's, like, kind of the ebb and the flow, the push and the pull that I've been, like, wrestling with. I feel like wrestling with. And it's kind of held me back from really taking my YouTube channel to the next level, to really committing to myself. Because it's always like I said, it's just always back and forth. And none of it ever feels very satisfying and forever, you know what I mean? Like, usually either one of those lifestyles, which in my opinion are two of the best ways to live your life, they never, it's just like everything in life, it just never stays complete, you know what I mean? Like, there's always more to write of your story while you're alive. There's always like loose ends that you gotta tie up. Things get stale. Even if one thing is working for you for a long time, it'll eventually get stale and fucking annoying, and you literally won't be able to do it anymore because it just won't work with your life. It's just I feel like I've been struggling with metaphysical bullshit for the last, like, 5 fucking years. But anyways, my life isn't all doom and gloom. It's actually a pretty easy, carefree life. It's just, whenever there's a problem, I feel like it's a festering fucking pus sack of bullshit. But, I mean, gotta see things the right way. Look on the bright side. Could be worse. It's just, like, literally the type of energy a man in modern society needs to conquer any of this shit is literally all just buried behind if they have a romantic partner, though. Like, no, people might not want to admit that, but that's literally the truth. Every guy who thinks he's a fucking hustler out there is literally just a hustler because he either desires romance or he desires power over controlling his own romance by being so successful that he can basically have any partner that he wants. And if you don't go that stupid, vanity-obsessed, low-level, bad spiritual route that might look successful from the outside, but I doubt it's good for your soul. I doubt it's good for actually living the best life. If you don't go that route, then guess what? You get rewarded. Even though you're taking the higher road, you're rewarded with desire for romance and feeling like a lazy bastard when you don't get that romance. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't win, dude. You literally can't win. You either spend your life trying to be some token for society, like some dweeb fuck, or you spend your life believing in the love you were given by your family, believing in yourself, not needing a lot of money, not needing a lot of romance, not needing... And then thereby you end up desiring the romance, and the thought that even the mere hope of ever having it again is the only thing that really actually motivates you, even if you think it's not. You know what I mean? Like, that's basically been the story of like the last 7 years of my life or so. Has been that huge journey of like discovering that and rediscovering that and actually starting to understand it a little bit as an adult. It's weird, but that's life, you know. I guess that's life as a man in today's society, or normal, like a normal dude. But what are you gonna do, right? You just keep going, believing in the stuff you love, and you keep trying. That's literally all you can do. There is no magic pill, no magic potion. It's all fucking crock pot of bullshit. People trying to sell you on fake-ass lifestyles that they only have because they're of, like, inherited wealth and shit. And they act like that's not the reason, but that's the only reason. Inherited wealth or luck guy syndrome, who was in the right place at the right time, got fucking lucky, and got set up. That's literally all the world is. Bunch of inherited wealth, luck guy syndrome, and the small percentage of people trying to fight against the status quo. And live the life human beings are actually supposed to be living on this stupid-ass planet. Anyways, I'm gonna hop into some games. I already talked for 13 minutes. That's plenty of talking. It's already a few minutes too much. But yeah, we do got some good things coming around the corner, so that's my last doom and gloom for now. We got an awesome Zelda game coming. It looks like it's about to blow this game out the water. We got that good Mario RPG game coming. Hopefully that game surprises with how good it is. And then, yeah, there's a bunch more games coming out from October to December. Probably some surprise releases as well, because there really hasn't been that much announced. So odds are some developers are going to move in and try to take the spotlight with some good games, would be my guess. Which usually hasn't been happening. Like, I feel like the last few years, we, like, got a huge heads up on, like, every big game. Hades 2, Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4, yada, yada, yada. I don't even know what else was good. The Elden Ring DLC. Like everything that was really super highly rated was announced, like, way earlier. But we don't really have that much... You know, outside of, like, Rivals 2, I think, like, a new Call of Duty got announced, my dude said. The Nintendo games, the two big ones, the Mario and Zelda. Besides that, they're really, you know what I mean? I don't think it's a dry year. What I think is there's about to be some sleeper hits, but I don't know. I might be wrong, but that's my prediction. If I'm right, you guys got to donate me $5 to my PayPal or subscribe on my Twitch. Because, I don't know, and if I'm wrong, tell me, I'll give you $5, I don't care. But yeah, it really seems like there's at least going to be, like, one sleeper hit, like a Hollow Knight or something crazy. There's actually been some interesting Souls-likes. Maximilian is, if you know him, he's the Maximilian, by the way. He's playing a Souls-like right now. That actually looks like it's about to be underrated. It looks pretty fun. Could have told me it was Elden Ring for a second if I didn't know exactly what Elden Ring looked like. It is pricey, though. I can't afford that. Because if I spent that much, I could afford it, but if I spent that much, it would be better spent on a PS5 controller or pumped back into my gaming setup. Because I really need a wireless keyboard to help with everything. There's a lot of things I need a good wireless keyboard for. For some reason, mine doesn't want to connect. I don't understand. Yeah, like, I just need things for the stream and for gaming. And that's all there is to it, you know. But it's stupid because, like, I only need them for, like, a little bit. Like, if I need my computer to be just, like, a little bit better for what I want to do. And then I need a new PS5 controller just because the USB port is a little wonky. and it disconnects randomly. It's just I could easily get away if I was just a little bit luckier, or I just got a little bit better of a computer when I bought one, or it sucks. So I kind of got to take some L's here. I mean, I get to buy some nice fun stuff, but it's a lot of money, and it means that I'm not going to have money for a while. That's the problem. And I might need that for something, right? Especially with all the hidden games that just randomly get shadow dropped into your fucking lap. Yeah, and on top of that, Rebellion Saga is getting released. Probably this year. Nah, I'm done believing in people's release dates. Fuck that shit. But yeah, I'm having a good time watching Mandalorian. I feel like the third season's underrated. So far, it's been really good. Maybe people were just frustrated because they didn't go ahead and make the fourth and the fifth season right away. But rumors are that it's not done yet, so hopefully we at least get a conclusion to The Mandalorian. I think it's a really good show. I don't know. The actors are really good. The characters are really good. The writing is pretty damn top notch. It really feels like you're in the Star Wars universe. I don't know. I think it's underrated. Because when it first came out, people were like blown away, I feel like, by the first season. And yeah, I don't think the second season was perfect, but it got us here, you know, sort of thing, and it wasn't that bad. And it did introduce some really like exciting things, like the Mandalorian cult and shit, all that crap. And the cool lightsaber and stuff, which I don't even remember because it's been too long since I watched the second season. But it's kind of sad because it started off, in my opinion, like a really poppin' show, and then it kind of went away. Hopefully the other Star Wars spin-offs are pretty good, but it doesn't really seem like there's that much there, you know what I mean? There's like the Book of Boba Fett is apparently not everyone's favorite. Some people clearly like it though. And there's like some spin-off TV shows or like mini movies. I don't know what they are exactly that I think were made after the Book of Boba Fett. But at least Disney's doing pretty good with the Star Wars, I feel like. They definitely fucked up the Rey Skywalker's arc. I don't know what you want to call it. The new episodes. Because the first one was like a great setup, I feel like. And then the second two just kind of like shit the bed completely. And the first one also almost felt like a Netflix episode. Even though the first one was good, it almost felt like a Netflix episode, not a full-blown Star Wars movie is the problem. Like, even the last lightsaber battle takes like 2 minutes. Like, are you guys kidding me? The second and third movies are fucking trash. Whoever directed those and wrote those are fucking idiots. Like, literally a random fan could have done better. The only thing good about them is the CG, and the actors are fucking amazing. But those two movies, like, when you look at the directing and the writing and whoever, like, put everything together, it's so bad. It's like, this is worse than an episode of Mandalorian. I would rather watch a single 1 hour, 45-minute episode of Mandalorian than ever watch and I love Rey Skywalker. I thought the actress was amazing, or actor. I like calling him actress, I don't care. She's a fucking girl. Yeah, but I don't know. I just felt like she was a really good... there was so much potential with her if they just had made both of those movies 1 hour longer, got a little bit more serious with the lightsaber battles, got a little bit more deeper with the Force lore, tapped into the fucking juju vibes of the Star Wars universe just a little bit more to hit on those nostalgia factors. And those two movies could have been gas. It's kind of sad how it's a lot like, you know what it's exactly like? It's like the Fantastic Beast movies. The first one was actually kind of sick, and then it doesn't sit good in your mind anymore because the second two were fucking trash, bro. They're so bad. It was the biggest cop-out movie series I've ever seen. Such a waste of amazing actors and characters. It's ridiculous. Like, I would literally... I'm a huge Harry Potter fan and a huge Star Wars fan, and I would literally give those second two movies like a 2 out of 10. Like, they're fucking trash. I would never... You couldn't pay me to... The only way I would watch them is if it was getting me laid that night. That's the only way I would ever watch those two movies again, and that's never gonna happen. We all know that's not gonna happen. Yeah, so that's how I feel about Fantastic Beasts. That's how I feel about the Star Wars, the newest trilogy. I do hope that they continue and they try to go back to what made that first, or episode 7, is that it? I don't know. Whatever, the first one that Rey appeared in. Even that rogue Star Wars side story movie was better than... and that movie, like, was missing, like, what made Star Wars. Like, there was, like, no Jedi team to follow that was building up against... It was just, like, a little spin-off. And it was somehow better than the trilogy, really. Because even if the first movie of a trilogy is great, if you completely fuck the second two movies... You know, it would be like if Lord of the Rings, if the second two movies were just ass. Like, that series would... No one would care about it. What made that series good was that the whole fucking thing was good. You know what I mean? It was all long. The lore was deep. The acting was impeccable. You felt like you were in the fucking universe. Like a motherfucker. You got so attached. Gandalf leading the people through the mountain, and he seemingly dies, and you like don't even know how he comes back. If you're not if you're just like a movie fan like me, I don't know all the story that well. You know what I mean? The fact that those movies still hold up to this day more than recently made Star Wars movies by a massive company called Disney is fucking embarrassing. It was a waste of everyone's time and talent. It's crazy. I mean, at least the Star Wars trilogy, the new one, has some good moments in the second two movies. At least they got that going for them. And that's mostly on lovability of the characters and the actors more than anything else, I feel like. But yeah, that's how I feel about that shit. I wanted to talk about that because I was getting back into Mandalorian, and I'm probably about to binge watch the last season they came out with, which was forever ago now. I don't even remember when it came out. I am mad at Disney, but I spend a lot of my time getting mad at, like, big companies. I don't like Nintendo, I don't like Sony, I don't like Microsoft, I don't like Disney, I don't like anyone. I like indie game developers who sell me amazing games for like $15. That's what I like. You won't hear me say one bad word about them. I only trash talk people who got money, time, talent, and then they give you dog shit. And it costs them an arm and a leg. Fucking, we got Tears of the Kingdom instead of Twilight Princess 2. Are you fucking kidding me? Got Tears of the Kingdom instead of a Wind Waker sequel. Are you fucking kidding me? We got Tears of the Kingdom instead of a sequel to Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Are you fucking kidding me? They have the pieces to make them some of the most amazing games that could have ever been made, and instead they keep trying to appeal to the masses and they end up making some dog shit. And don't get me wrong, I like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but they don't replace Zelda. They just don't. They replace modern day Skyrim fused with Dark Souls fused with Zelda. That's what they replace. Fused with open world GTA Zelda. Like, that's literally what it is. It's literally just Nintendo GTA. That's what Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are. They even went farther with it in Tears of the Kingdom. Which, like I said, I like the game. It's just the fact that we're not getting a true Mario platformer and we're not getting a true Zelda because of it is a fucking joke, dude. You guys make us buy your stupid little tablet system and you come out with fucking hipster-ass, modern-ass, casual-ass fucking games. Like, I don't want to play fucking Mario Odyssey. I want to play Mario Galaxy 3 with no motion controls. I want to play fucking Mario Sunshine 2. I want to play fucking Mario 64 2. You know what I mean? I want to play some real shit that's technical and fun. and based on mechanics and for hardcore gamers and casuals alike. That's what everyone wants to play. Everyone knows it. Any true Nintendo fan, which there's so many of them, know what I'm talking about. They feel the same fucking way, whether they disagree on little points or not. They feel the same fucking way. And I bet even some of the developers at Nintendo feel the same exact fucking way. I guarantee it. They're just paid to not say anything about it, basically. Okay, anyway, I talked for way too long. Actually, I had more to talk. I guess that's why I made the commentary, is because after streaming for a few days and having fun, and the internet's been amazing. I was getting 80 down, 80 up, and now I'm getting 900 down, 900 up. So I guess it really is a gigabyte internet. I didn't believe them, but if you get a new Ethernet cable, it's a fucking gigabyte. It's crazy. I don't even know what to do with all the speeds, man. There's too many things to do. I can watch a fucking HD Mandalorian episode while I'm uploading 20 videos to YouTube, while I'm streaming to Twitch, while I'm screen capping my Disney Plus, and I'm just kidding. You can't do that. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't even have enough things to do with the internet. Like, I feel like it's almost wasted on me. But it is nice to, like, finally have, like, the best connection monies can buy, basically, for normal people. Monies. So yeah, I think that's all the talking we're doing for today. Like I said, we're a few days away from me getting paid, and we're a few days away from me getting a bunch of new exciting games. And, yeah, it's not too long off from a lot of really exciting days. So even though I've been kind of bored over the summertime and then a little bit into September, I feel like I'm really coming out of it. I'm opening up my shell, sort of, so to speak, or whatever you want to say. I'm getting back into entertainment, movies, music, TV. I'm getting back into talking to friends, doing things with friends. I'm getting into working more, doing more for my family. I feel like things are really good. It's just, there's always, whenever things start going good, you start to worry about what happens if they go bad. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I got to get better at taking on the bad. I think that's really what it all boils down to. The problems that I have in life is me not accepting the bad for what it is, and then not handling it good enough and not doing the right things enough. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's kind of what I've been going through. Thought I'd chat with you guys, clear up my head a little bit. And I'm really excited to play that new Zelda game for you guys. I'm going to bust that shit out. I'm going to play that game as much as I can. Have a really good playthrough. Maybe do some commentaries if I feel like talking. A lot of times when it's a new game like that and I'm really excited, I don't want to do commentaries, so. And if I don't, I'll usually make up for it by talking about the game on another video on a different game. Like I would like sit there and play Rivals 2 or something, and then I'll talk about Mario and Luigi Brothership. I'd talk about like maybe the new Call of Duty or any new shooting game that comes out. The new Doom game, for example, I think is coming out next year, maybe. I forget. Maybe the year after. Hopefully not the year after. So like that'll be like a big exciting game that I talk about. But I might not, I don't always talk about, like, so if you want to hear my opinion on games, I don't always do it in the video, the actual one where I played the game. I'll, like, do it in a different video. Because it's more fun when you're really enthralled in a game and it's really good. It's way more fun to do it and just, like, put all your focus into having fun and not into, like, trying to entertain people and stuff. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, I got this like 75-foot Ethernet cord stretching across my house. You gotta like limbo under it. It's like right in my family's way. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I spent my whole life with trash fucking internet and we finally got the best connection. It just sucks that Halo is not what it used to be and I finally got the internet to like really enjoy it. It's, you know, that's how things play out in life. And I'm hoping this internet will really be a lot of fun on Quake Champions, on Rivals 2, other fighting games if I get into anything. Might even get back into Smash Melee if I ever get a crew to play with again or go to tournaments or something. There's not really tournaments by me, which sucks. Not that I know of. There might be a group who plays, actually. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, so there should be some fun things around the corner. It just kind of sucks I gotta wait now, because it's like, I finally got internet, but I don't have, like, that game I want to grind, you know what I mean? Like, if I got this internet back in 2018, Fortnite would have been so fun for, like, 2 years, right? So now I'm just kind of waiting for, like, I'm playing stuff still, and but I'm kind of waiting for, like, that next big thing, whether it's Quake 6, if that game ever gets made, a Doom multiplayer, maybe a different shooter that's an arena shooter. It's like those games. Like, I'm sure there's going to be something that comes out within the next 2 years. Like, it's pretty obvious that's going to happen. That is, like, perfect for me. I gotta wait. I gotta hang in there, sort of thing. Until I can really enjoy the internet to its fullest, you know? And then, yeah. I try not to play too many video games. the guy who played video games his entire life is like trying to rationalize how many video games he plays. But for real, you might think I play hella video games because it seems like I really don't play that much. Like, with how much free time I have, I really don't play that much. Like, I play like 4 hours a day, tops usually. And I could play pretty easily like 9 hours a day, you know what I mean? So I don't feel bad about the amount I play. I do agree, like, with my mother that too many games like ruins the way you think about life. But you could say that about a lot of things, right? Literally everything. Too much time with your girlfriend until the point where like you can't live without them ruins your fucking life. Too much time where you only work and you only care about money. I don't care what you say, that ruins your life. I've never seen a happy person, like truly happy, very like insanely happy who works a lot. I've never seen it. They usually just end up a little bit stuck up. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm saying the way they live their life clearly isn't perfect or even that good. That I think they're too afraid that they need money to survive or something. Like that's going to keep their heart beating for sure. You know what I mean? Sort of thing. And I can't blame them. It's a scary fucking world with a lot of bullshit. So, but I just don't agree though. I like to err on the... Anytime it comes down to an issue of, like, morality or the humanity or the way you live your life, I always just like to err on the side of spirituality and believing in your breath and believing in what's real and what's there every moment for you, you know what I mean? Money is not that. The world's financial system ever collapses, what is money going to do for you, right? I'm not saying it will collapse, I'm just saying if it did. Money's not going to do anything for you. A pure spiritual life might fucking help you through those dark times, though. You know what I mean? Anyways. I'm not some super spiritual guy. I wish I was, you know what I mean? I wish I had a good romantic partner who really cared about this kind of shit, because I feel like that's what I would need to actually reach my fullest potential. Anyways, that's about all I can jibber jabber on about. I really want to watch The Mandalorian, so I'm gonna bang out this temple really quick. Or this dungeon, sorry. Or dungeons. It's a shrine, actually, so I guess temple was pretty close. And yeah, I'm just kind of burning time until that new Zelda game comes out at this point. It's coming out pretty quick. Unfortunately, I don't have money, or my job hasn't paid me yet, so I'm kind of frustrated, because it's like, what kind of odds are that the payroll department fucks up right when I need to buy Zelda? You know what I mean? It's just like, come on, dude. If I haven't been through enough Mike fucking scenarios, here's another one. But yeah, I will be getting that Zelda game one way or another. Even if I gotta buy it on credit, I really don't care. Because that's like the big game of the year for me, so far. Most likely is going to be the big game of the year, because every indie developer from here to Timbuktu fucking delayed their shit silently. Where the fuck is Min of the Hollower? That game was supposed to come out like 2 years ago. Where the fuck is Hollow Knight? That game is supposed to come out like 2019. Where the fuck is anything, right? All the good looking indie games, damn near every one of them just went radio silent in the last 2 years. It's really weird. I could just, if I looked at a list on Steam, I could literally name like 200 indie games that look like they were almost finished like 2 years ago, and they're still not released, and they were supposed to release this year, and they don't have a release date. Like, don't get me started on that shit. I know developers need to take their time, but holy fuck, they are so annoying. Like, don't give people release dates that are just off by years, you fucking morons. Like, they don't understand that people don't live forever, and we don't need to be hoping for some shit that's never fucking coming. You know what I mean? Anyway.